Good evening, everyone. It's Sunday night, my friends, and we're gonna have a bit of a toss-up tonight. So we're gonna play a bunch of games for the first time and see what they're like. A few of these I have played off camera, and a few I have not. So we'll cross those bridges as we come to them. This is one that I did briefly play off camera. And by briefly, I mean I died pretty much in the first encounter. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting to start the night off with this. But let's get the game audio up here. And let's get this show on the road here because we got a bunch of things I'd like to get to tonight. and like to give them some time, as it were. So without further ado, get this show started, my friends. Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Colony Ship, a post-Earth role-playing game. It is by Iron Tower Studio, and it is in early access right now on Steam, currently for $25 US. This is, as it sounds like, a RPG. It's a top-down tactical RPG with some XCOM-like elements to it. One of the things I want to point out in the options menu here is under gameplay, they actually do have a RNG type where you can select what kind of RNG you want, heavily adjusted. Limits the number of consecutive misses in a row. Lightly adjusted is what I've got selected. And then true random is, you can fail a roll 100 times. True random is basically XCOM, I guess. You can fail a 99% roll. Basically. So before we get started, now this is an RPG, so I'm going to be giving it a little extra time than normally. But I want to point out, I did play this briefly off camera. I only got about 20 minutes in, which equates to I died on the first encounter, and that was that. And the game developers have actually put up a post on their Steam page talking about the difficulty of this game, and in a lot of words they were basically saying that the game is purposely meant to be difficult and that they can't make it not difficult because it would compromise their artistic vision, I guess. Which is never a good sign. Just from a personal note, whenever a developer, especially when you have a game that's in early access, says, "We know our game is not balanced, we're not going to balance it, stop asking us," that's usually a bad sign. Because that just means that they've severely limited the audience upon which they will be able to gather players from. So hopefully that's something that they will actually take seriously instead of just brushing it off. Especially when you're asking $25 for the game right now, and who knows what it will be once it comes out of early access. So just throwing that one out there. Not everybody is a masochist. Some people actually play games for the story. And if I can't get through your story without wanting to rip my eyes out, then yeah, I'm just not going to come back to the game. I'm just going to leave, just going to drop it and forget it even existed. So just something to throw out there. Maybe, if you've got a decently written game, maybe you shouldn't hide the story behind an excuse like we're not going to balance our game kind of thing. Anyway, I've harped on that enough. Let's go new game here. And let's try to do what we can here. Because this is early access, it's my understanding that there's really only one class you can play without getting your ass handed to you, and that's basically a brawler. There are other classes you can do, but with the difficulty of the game being what it is, you're basically not going to get very far. So let's see. Let's put buff our strength up and perception, a little bit of intelligence, some charisma. I think maybe get our we're going to need dexterity and a little bit of constitution as well. So let's and get a few of these in there. I think, if I'm not mistaken, dexterity is what you use for your weapons. Well, now let's put that into dexterity. Yeah, we'll just have to deal with that, I think, right now. And I want, let's see. We'll get rifle, bladed melee, critical strike, and let's see, let's do lockpick. And then I will double my learning rate on the rifle. On that, I guess. And don't really care what my guy looks like right now. Let's put the name in here. Whoop, that is not even remotely correct. Helps to put your fingers on the right keys. And then over here I need it to do a feat. Grants 4 action points dedicated to movements. Critical finger for each skill level. Critical chance plus 1%. Critical damage plus 3%. Quick fingers cuts, reload, lockpicking, inventory actions, and looting AP cost in half. I'm gonna say quick finger. Maybe. We'll see. Go next here. Alright, and what I'm gonna do is, now that we got through that screen, because I didn't want to charge a game on that one, let's go and get into full screen here. And I will, since it's an RPG, let's give this, and there's a lot of reading and stuff, let's give this game 45 minutes starting now. Is the year of our Lord 2754. You will never feel the sun's warmth under a blue sky, never hear the wind in the branches of a tree, and never swim in the ocean, because you had the misfortune to be born on the ship. You have never seen Earth, and you'll never see Proxima Centauri either. Your past and future both sacrificed by some dim and nameless ancestor to the greater good of the mission. Starfarer, they call her, a pretty name for a retrofitted interplanetary fighter. She had already been 20 years in service when she was rechristened, and showing every minute of it. No one is certain the ship will actually reach its destination, and nobody much cares, as no one alive now will live to see it. Fatalism is the prevailing philosophy of the shipborne. Make the best life you can, and consign all your what-ifs and might-have-beens to the void. Alright, let's answer a few questions. Okay. Can't use the one on the number pad, you gotta use it on the regular keyboard. The ship was launched by a neo-Christian conglomerate dedicated to establishing a religious colony on a distant world. The original 50,000 passengers, the so-called first generation, were true believers in mission. They sacrificed whatever lives they had on Earth and demanded strict obedience to the laws of God and the ship from their children. Unfortunately, the generations that followed lacked their forebears' fervent will to sacrifice. Dissatisfaction led to open revolt against the authorities, called the Mutiny, and the mutiny metastasized into a civil war. While the mutineers dealt a decisive blow to the old order, they did not eradicate it completely. When the fires died and the smoke finally dissipated, 3 factions emerged from the wreckage of the old order: the Protectors of the Mission, the Brotherhood of Liberty, and the Church of the Elect, each of them promising their own version of the future. We've always thought that. Rebelling was a mistake. The mutineers did the right thing. But it would deny the mutineers were fulfilling God's will. Who cares? You got enough problems right now. I'm going to say the mutineers did the right thing. Why should the shipborne blindly bow to the edicts of their centuries dead ancestors? In fact, he would go on to say, life has changed and to stagnate is to die. Tyrants have always justified their decisions with noble motives. Violence is never the best solution, but sometimes, I think violence is never the best solution, but it's sometimes the only solution. The ship suffered extensive damage during the Civil War, but remains operational. The hull was breached in several places, and frantic efforts to avoid a meltdown crippled the main reactor. Radiation increased in places to lethal levels, and several areas remain dangerous to this day. When a small percentage of children in the habitat were first born deformed, they were branded mutants and immediately shunned. The young were abandoned, and those whose defects didn't manifest until later were driven out. With the condition of the fusion reactor degrading to dangerous levels and the number of volunteers for jobs in areas exposed to radiation remaining few, the mutants negotiated a pact with the Covenant, granting them protection from harassment and violence in exchange for their maintenance of the engines and other vital ship systems. You've always thought that. The mutants are an abomination in the sight of God. The mutants prove themselves useful at taking care of the reactor. We're all God's children. In saving the ship, they save the world as we know it. Ostracizing fellow humans based on genetic differences is wrong. I'm going to say ostracizing fellow humans based on genetic differences is wrong. Hopefully our descendants will live in harmony in the future. The place you call home is known as the Pit, and to some more affectionately as the Free City. Calling the towers of containers rising from the depths of a cargo hold a city is a bit of a stretch, and so is the other half of it. With no kind of law or government, freedom mostly means you're free to kill or be killed. On the plus side, housing is cheap, and keeping overhead low is priority when you have nothing. The real city, a metropolis sprawling across many decks, is called the Habitat. It offers much better living conditions for those who can afford it, but to live there you have to pick a side among the factions vying for control. Nobody in the Pit gives a damn about their struggles. But like Earth before it, nothing in this world is free. Just keep in mind you might get more than you sign up for. As far as you're concerned, true freedom means being free from the laws passed down by supposed betters. Some kind of rules are necessary. If freedom means living in an interplanetary shipping container and sleeping with a gun on your pillow, those Pit dwellers can keep it. Personal freedom is a luxury the shipborne can't afford. To serve a state is to serve your brother, to serve your sister, and to serve yourself. Why can't people understand that? Some kind of rules are necessary or else we'll descend into anarchy. The ship is en route to Proxima B, an Earth-like planet orbiting Proxima Centauri. After launch, a deep space probe transmitted highly detailed images of the surface, which revealed one minor setback. This very habitable world is already inhabited. Since the voyage is estimated to take close to 400 years, it's possible by the time the ship arrives, the colonists will encounter a mature civilization corresponding to Earth's late Middle Ages. If that's the case, what setback, though unanticipated slaves will provide an excellent resource for the colony, will make every effort within reason to accommodate the savages, setting aside clearly demarcated zones for them to pursue their own lives. We must make every effort to live in harmony with the New World's native sons and daughters and learn all we can from them. We will be guests in this new world, living among the local population, accepting their culture and traditions as our own. I'll say... we must make every effort to live in harmony with New World's native sons and daughters and learn all we can from them. As inevitably happens in dark and challenging times, some people turn to God for reassurance, the promise of an end to pain and hunger, or failing an end, at least a purpose. The Church of the Elect rejected both the protectors of the mission and the Brotherhood of Liberty as worldly fools distracted by politics and their own egos. Teaching their adherents that they were chosen by God, the Church frames the journey of this ship as a centuries-long test of faith. We all face a series of difficult trials, yes, but with very definite end. When a ship arrives at her destination, Judgment Day awaits every citizen. The righteous will be welcomed into the promised land of Proxima B, while the unrepentant will be returned to the hell from which we fled, Earth, to suffer for all eternity. The way you see it, religion is the opium of the people. It doesn't matter if God exists, people need to believe in something bigger than themselves. Faith has always been mankind's greatest strength and defining trait. We must preserve it at all costs. Honor he who was reborn, and you too shall be reborn into the new world that awaits. at the end of our long journey come the dawn. I'm gonna say it doesn't matter if God exists, people need to believe in something bigger than themselves. Protectors, one truth is the mission, and the sole way to ensure successful completion of the mission is to follow the old ways. The ways of the fathers, forefathers, and founding fathers are together the beam on which the ship travels to our ultimate destination. The mutiny, which through their steadfast and timely intervention was thankfully aborted, was the ultimate betrayal of the old ways, of everyone who had come before, the nullification of every sacrifice and every life dedicated to the mission. Born to regain control of the ship, the Protectors will subjugate anyone who threatens the mission. Over the last century, they have managed to expand their enclave somewhat, but the Brotherhood is deeply entrenched. To overcome them with violence would result in a massive loss of life and unfortunate consequence which itself would endanger the mission. Instead of embracing the future, the Protectors are clinging to the long-gone past. They're a problem, not the solution. Protectors should be more flexible. They want to attract more people to their cause. The Protectors are right about one thing. The mission is more important than our petty struggles. If it fails, then all the sacrifice was for nothing. Born and raised on old Earth, the Founding Fathers were wiser than any shipborn, so how can we question the path they've laid out for us? To stay on this path, we must stand with the Protector. I'm going to say the Protectors are right about one thing. The mission is more important than our petty struggles. If it fails, then all the sacrifice was for nothing. The Brotherhood was formed to liberate the people from the shackles of the ship authority. Their first sally, which the fossils of the old world called mutiny, did not completely achieve this aim. However, the Brotherhood was successful in establishing themselves as a significant power in the new order. Unfortunately, the Brotherhood's subsequent attempts to complete their emancipation of the enslaved, wherever they may be, ran into an unexpected obstacle. Not only did the people refuse to cooperate in this noble mission, they often violently resisted and sometimes even chose the Protectors or the Church over their own best interests. The war goes on, but will be fought on different battlefields and with different tactics. A non-military campaign to win over the people through reason and deceit, weakening the enemy from within, is the central pillar of this new strategy. To survive, we must evolve, and the Brotherhood is merely an agent of change that drives that evolution. He who fights monsters should look to it that he himself does not become a monster. The Brotherhood did end the tyranny of the ship authority, giving us choice in how we live our lives. They shouldn't try to take the choice away now. The best slave is the one who thinks he's free. They will thank the Brotherhood later for liberating them. He who fights monsters should look to it that he himself does not become a monster. Your beliefs and opinion may change and evolve over the course of the game as you interact with factions, groups, and various individuals. Keep in mind that actions speak much louder than words, and that saying one thing and doing another won't fool people for long, beginning your adventure. Alright. You open your eyes to a gray hull metal ceiling, one panel of which flickers yellow, indicating day shift. You overslept. Not that it matters. With a grunt, you roll off your stained mattress and open the window, let some fresh air in. Like everything else around here, fresh is relative. The ship does its best to recycle air and water, but cargo holds aren't high on her priority list. You breathe in metal and burning oil and look up. 4 of the bridge's 6 projectors are still operational, shining dully down on the container towers of Cargo Hold 3, better known as the Pit, the Free City. Calling the Pit a city is a bit of a stretch, but so is calling this reddish-brown liquid water. You've read that water is supposed to be clear and cities are supposed to be big, but no shipborne has ever seen either. Maybe in another 100 years, water will look and taste like oil, and people will be talking about the good old days when it was the color of rust and tasted refreshingly bitter and tangy. That's the kind of optimism that keeps you going. The elevator crawls up a groove in the cargo hold's wall like a black steel bug that's worn a path traveling to the bridge and back. It's time to get up there and earn a few credits, but first, you need a drink. For the last few years, you've been doing odd jobs for Tanner, a local hustler with the nose for making money. He's never tried to screw you over, which is pretty close to being virtuous in this town. Still, there's a first time for everything. Whiskey Jack is added to the map. Meet Tanner in a nearby bar called Whiskey Jack. Info the Pit. You meet Tanner. Don't forget your gun. You never know when it might come in handy. A rusty pipe pistol, a crude bolt-action pipe rifle, Makeshift shotgun, a shoddy submachine gun. Well, I have rifle stuff, so we'll do the crude bolt action pipe rifle. Backup weapon, perhaps, if you run out of bullets. We'll take the knife, because I did bladed weapons. There we go. Alright. And you can see where we're at here. Anything around here to look at? Yeah, doesn't look like it. Right, can I open this door? Yeah, I don't know. I guess not. Oh, that. Okay, that door was just walk out the front. Alright, have a little problem with perspective here. Xavier, another day, eh? Memory, says Xavier, raising a cup of the black blend of chemicals that has passed for coffee aboard the ship for at least a generation. Looks like it. Any big plans? I got a job on a diving cruise, says Xavier, taking another sip. They lost 2 men last week, so they hired me on the spot. Must be my lucky day. Diving? As in diving into the mission control ruins. It's like a maze down there. Sealed doors, corridors, entire decks. They cut the power to kill the auto defenses, which didn't make things easier. Now there's a demand for divers who can open the doors in the old-fashioned way. Sounds useful. Can you give me any pointers? I can show you the basics. The rest is up to you. See this lock over here? I gained some insights into the ancient art of lockpicking. Nice. Okay, who is this down here? I'm done with this fucking town, says Charlie, his eyes empty and lifeless. 2 years I've been here, and what do I have to show for it? Nothing. What are you gonna do? Go back to the habitat? Guess so, nods Charlie. Doesn't seem so bad now, the habitat. Don't know what I was thinking. Take care, Charlie. Okay. I keep hitting left click to move, and it's right click to move. Left click to interact. Can't interact with you. What is this? Biorecycler? Target is out of reach. These biorecyclers break all organic matter from waste to dead bodies gathered each morning into simple organic compounds and mineralized nutrients, which the ship turns into an NTAB. The circle of life. It's the circle. Circle of life. Okay, where are you going? I thought he was going to walk this way and around there, but he's taking a long way around here. Apparently. So what is this? Where are we at? Who's this guy? Captain Braxton doesn't accept visitors. You have a complaint, leave it at the front desk. Okay, this is some regulation thing. Why did we run all the way around this way? Well, here's Whiskey Jack, where we were supposed to be in the first place. I was trying to get over here, but apparently not. What does it say? Drinks and food. Okay. I've got a job for you, Memory, says Tanner, gesturing for a drink. Interested? What kind of job? An easy one. Tanner pulls a plastic rectangle from a compartment inside his sleeve and slides it toward you. The card is old and worn. The color is long faded, but the raised print on the front is still as clear as the day it was stamped. A2. That's Armory Level 2. Holy grail of every scavenger on the ship. During the mutiny, the rebels looted every depot on the first level, but the automated defenses on the second stopped them dead. Literally. Those same turrets have dissuaded every scavenger since. Is it real? Is it real? Repeats Tanner, miming a look of disbelief. Son, if you don't have the stones for it, just say so. Don't insult me. Every scav worth his salt has been searching for this card for decades, but you're the one who found it? I have my ways. Tanner's smile reveals stained, uneven teeth. You see, I wasn't looking for a long-lost access card since I'm not a fool. I was looking for Technical Officer Ulysses Colton. Tanner pauses so you can show your admiration for his savvy. Let me guess, you had the card and you alone figured it out? Not quite, says Tanner. I alone figured out how to find a man who changed his identity and died in obscurity nearly 100 years ago. I have a feeling you're dying to tell me. Tanner pulls a battered energy pistol from his belt bag and passes it to you. This is his sidearm. He changed his name, but he couldn't change the serial number on his gun. Once I found the serial number, the rest was easy. His granddaughter sold the pistol 20 years ago. Are you sure the card still works? Only one way to find out. Tanner grins in an unnerving way. Go see it for yourself. When you come back, we'll have a proper conversation. What do you think we'll find? Whatever it is, it'll be worth a lot of money, Tanner says with certainty. We hold out for the right buyer and we'll live like kings for the rest of our days. I'd feel safer if I had someone to watch my back. Take Evans. I saw him at Abe's store earlier today. The dumb bastard almost shot me. Sounds like the right man for the job. Leave. Okay. The bartender's like, what can I get you? Nothing right now, sir. I'm on a job. I'm on a job. I assume over here is where they went. This is where I went, and when I played this game off camera, for literally Steam says 20 minutes, I went into here and these guys just absolutely wrecked my face. I assume this is where I'm supposed to go, but we'll see. A couple of local junkies are loitering near the entrance to the alley, probably waiting for their next victim. Let's turn back for a second. And let's and now we'll try. Alright, approach. Whoa, says one of the junkies. Look at you strolling like you own the place. Shakes his head. It's our territory. You got to pay me first, and then you can be on your way, all businesslike, see? Critical strike. Kill him first to even the odds. Sure. Let's do that. Alright, that guy's dead. Success. Your lunge is clumsy. Any experienced fighter would have seen it coming a mile away. Lucky for you, he catches a junkie by surprise and he goes down, moaning. Kill the other one. And we're in close combat. So, what's the... I assume I will... Oh, place your characters on the battlefield. Ah. Alright, place him over here. Oh, this is my character. This is the guy. Yeah. I can't put him much further than that, which makes sense. I guess we'll... Let me go here and see if I can shoot this guy. I gotta hit start combat. He's probably just gonna run at me anyway. A regular shot, 62%. Missed. Try it again. You have no ammunition. Oh, it's a one. Oh, jeez. Okay. Press R to reload. How many APs do I have? I can't... I think I have 14 because it's like if I end turn now I'll get plus 14. Where does it say? Oh, it's down the bottom there. My face is actually covering it. Let me oops, let me do something about that right now. Sorry about that, friends. Where is my face at? Here it is. Let me move. I'll move up here so I'm not Blocking things. There we go. Okay. Let's, let me get, shoot me again. I have 7 AP left. -5, huh? -8, -7. Well, that's a thing. Can I switch to my... Oh, I guess I should have... I thought I was aiming for his body, but I was aiming for his head. That probably explains why it was... How do I... My weapon select... Ah, there we go. Alright, let's stab this dude. How do I... Power attack 13-18. Attack 5-10. Regular attack 9-14. Action cost is 6. 5. Larry. Does it matter with a knife if I aim for... Oh, I guess that's only if I do an aim shot, maybe. That's probably what it is. If I do an aim shot, that's probably what it would do. Okay, so... Oh, and one's... Flops it up, okay. Power attack. Great. That worked like a charm. %. Do regular attack. 47%. I don't have enough action point. You don't say. Yeah, I only have 1 action point. Alright. Okay. I got literally no hits in on that guy. That's fun. I'm gonna do it again though. Because I can. Let's move back here. And let's do a aim for center mass to the head. We'll start combat. There you go, 72%. There it is. Aim center mass, 72%. That's a little bit better. Oily. -11, okay. Reload. Do it again. I don't have enough action points. For center mass? I mean, head was less. Action points 11, 13, 9. Boy, this font they're using is really rough. Trying to figure out what numbers and letters. Huh. I swear I got 2 shots off last time. Well, that's weird. Alright, let's get back here then. Which doesn't really matter because he just runs right after you. That's fun. So if I run over here. I don't have enough action points. Well, that's annoying. That's super annoying. Alright, I guess we'll come over here then. Love how he's always got enough action points to get at me. do I zoom the... How do I change the... I can't. Okay. Out of range. For weapon slot. Do what we can here. Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird. Like, I like that they gave me options and stuff, but... No, here. How much does it take to reload? 1 AP. I got 6. What does it take to fire? 9. Oh, because I'm doing an aim shot. Okay, so if I do a regular shot, that explains it. Okay. Wait, just changing over to a regular shot cost AP? Why is that? Oh no, it's still 7. Okay, so it didn't cost AP, it's just that I still didn't have enough for it. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, let's just, let's get over here, I guess. You know, it doesn't really matter, he's just gonna run right over to us. Can't go that way because he's gonna hit me, right? So, up to this, and I guess go to town hacking at him. Got a reaction attack on me? Yeah, that's... So, this is what people are saying when it comes to the game being not balanced, because that is clearly, there's been no effort to balance it at all. And it's kind of a shame because they give you this option, but you can't realistically use it. So what is the point of giving me the option if I can't realistically use it? Right? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, they're patting themselves on the back about, oh, we gave you this option to do this, right? But then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I could do that because this guy can hit me for 25 times in a row, right? It's just like, I don't get the, I don't get the point, right? It's like sure, there's a school of thought that's like, well, just give everybody enough rope to hang themselves, but this is more like, let's this is not really hanging rope. This is more like, let's just brutally punish you for, look how many shots this guy's getting in. Like, what the hell, man? I took the regen thing. Critical multiplier. This guy, like, he can dodge everything in the world. And I can't walk out of range here because he'll just get a free shot in. Which will end up being like 3 free shots. Yeah, and then he just gets a critical. It's just, that's not, like, here's the thing. This is an RPG, right? RPGs are good at giving you lots of choices and, you know, deciding what kind of character you want to be. This game doesn't want to. This game is afraid to let me. It's afraid to let me make choices. It's given me choices, but it's afraid to let me have choices, right? Like, is there a build at all that you could start out with where this critical strike would actually work? You know what I mean? It's like it's been purposely put there to say, see, we gave you choices, and then it's not an actual choice. It's really not a choice. I guess I can try Streetwise. Let's see, now it's just kill him. We're not even gonna bother because you just can't. You just can't. Like, what's the point? Right, again, it's giving me choices that aren't actual choices. And see, I just keep failing, so I'll just keep reloading because the game is giving me no other choice but to save scum, right? Like, what else do you do? I mean, obviously, I could probably walk away from it, but I'm gonna bet that it's not gonna let me do that. Yeah, and this is just constantly failing. So what is the point of giving me that option? Right? Like, if I can't even succeed at that roll, then why is it even a thing? So I can't do that. Right? He wants 50 credits. Try Streetwise. Streetwise is not working, so there's no point in trying that anymore. Alright. But I hit him with a critical strike this time. And you know what? I'm just gonna stay in range and just use the knife. Because it doesn't seem like using the gun is worth it. So that's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah. And according to the devs, this is what they intended. So I don't know what to say about that other than somebody's wrong, and it's not going to be the people buying your game that's wrong. Yeah. The credits. Whatever. That's just stupid. It's really... It's literally the only option you're going to have for that whole encounter is that you have to pay them 50 credits. I mean, that's... I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to be like, oh no, this is a you know, this is unforgiving world. You can't just run around doing that. But you know what? I play video games to escape the unforgiving world, right? Like, I play RPGs specifically because I want to be a badass. And if you can't find it in your mechanics to allow me to do that, or better yet, you found a way to dangle that in front of me and then not have any of that be able to be successful, not a fan. Not a fan. As you approach, a woman turns on a makeshift grill, a metal plate resting on 2 crates above a simple burner. What can I get you? She asks. One look at the appetizing mass of recycled protein sitting on the grill is all it takes to dissuade you from the special. Points out a vat with some kind of tear-inducing steam seeping out from around the edges. Today only $3.50 for a fried New Yorker. A New Yorker? He opens the vat and fishes out a chunk of gelatinous flesh. Look at this beauty. I boiled it in vinegar to remove the slime and toxins. You want it well done or medium? Maybe later. Okay. I gained 94 experience points, though, apparently, for looking at what poses for a New Yorker. So, talk to Evans. Wherever the hell Evans is. Can I get like a... Can I yell Marco? Will he yell Polo back? Is there a map of some kind? What is this? It's inventory. Damaged energy pistol. 17 to 21. Maybe I should have had the pistol? I don't know. Maybe I should have just taken pistol skills and just had him... Of course, if I did that, he probably would have handed me a rifle, right? Yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to go to meet this person. Really helpful if there was like a ding somewhere, or a ping somewhere on the map, so I know where I'm supposed to go here. What is this? Main Street map. Oh, does it automatically pop me around the map here? Okay, so that's like a fast travel. That's useful. But where is, did he even say where to find this freaking guy at? Talk to Evans, Neighborhood Watch. Oh, Neighborhood Watch. So he's probably down here in the Regulators HQ, I'll bet. They're calling it Neighborhood Watch, right? Captain Bryson doesn't exact type of visitors. Okay, so that's not what I'm looking for. Is Evan just like over here? Like next to everything? Like I don't have anyone here that I can interact with. Other than Jack. What can I get you? The bartender spotted you looking over the assortment of unlabeled plastic gallon jugs into his own unappealing liquid in some shade of brown. Oh, hello, Destiny. 92. Sorry about that. I've been engrossed in the game here. The bartender has spotted you looking over the assortment of unlabeled, yeah, blah, blah, blah. We got gut warmer, rat poison, high voltage, fire water, and absolution. Special on the rat poison right now. Every third round is free for as long as you're able to drink it. Rat poison it is then. It provides the basics of human survival. Recycled air, recycled water, and end tabs, recycled nutrients and minerals pressed into chewable tablets. They taste like cardboard, but they're free. Those who dare the finer things in life, like synthetic meat with a side of algae, have to pay. Because the forefathers disapproved of drink, the ship was never configured to provide alcohol. But the law of supply and demand supersedes the dictates of religion, and everyone's favorite vice is widely available. Each bar has its own secret recipe. The wise drinker prefers to leave it a secret. The bartender gives you a nod as he sets a beaten alloy mug on the bar and fills it with a black, oily liquid. You take a careful first sip, fighting your body's instinctive rejection of poison, and wait for the familiar warmth to spread through you. After a few moments, the world is a slightly better place. Any work around here? I'll since you asked, there's this fellow owes money just about everyone in the area. The name is Jebediah Walker, but he just goes by Jed. Balance owed is 1,200 credits, including interest. If you manage to collect, you'll get 250. How's that sound to you? Jed Walker, the name sounds familiar. I can tell you he runs his mouth faster than he runs up a tab, and that's saying something. Jed claims to have traveled the ship from stem to stern and made deals with every type of merchant, fanatic and scav known to the void. How such a world-wise entrepreneur ended up living in a rusted-out container furnished with discarded packing materials is a mystery to me, but I just serve liquor and never claim to be one of the big brains around here. Where can I find him? Ask around in Camp Town, start with a local bar. Okay. Where the hell is Camp Town? Okay. Who is this? What do you want? Alright, that's not anybody I care about then, I guess. Can I walk up here? I guess that's a no. What is that? Dead turret. Aerodrome is empty. Manpower staffing solutions. I wonder if that's where he wants me to go for this. Get this guy. Manny, what can I do for you? Manny leans forward and puts on a smile he keeps for clients. Apparently nothing. Apparently you can't do anything for me. I'm at the Old Earth Emporium. Who is this? Welcome to the Old Earth Emporium. The proprietor is so excited you almost can't tell it's a pitch. Where do you want to go, my friend? Do you want to walk the streets of ancient Rome? Sail the 7 cities before they went toxic? Save Earth from brain-eating alien invaders? Let's get to the part where you tell me what you're selling. Movies, he says, just like the olden times. What you're looking for here is fully immersive simulation. Puts you smack dab in the middle of the action. Back before the mutiny, this magic box was a training simulator used to upload skill sets into a person's melon. Achieve in minutes what it'd take decades to learn in the real world. Now imagine what this level of tech can do for modern entertainment. Forget about everything else you've seen and done. I'm talking about the best damn experience of your entire life. Wait, you're telling me you have a machine that can load skills into people's minds like software into a computer? It sure can if you have an authorization token, the proprietor replies dryly. He's plainly frustrated by how insistently you're missing the point. Do you have such a thing? No, you don't. So why not take a load off and enjoy some of Earth's finest films instead? Hold on. Tell me more about these tokens. Well, the ship authority kept a pretty tight flat fist around them, as I understand it. They didn't want just anybody to take a ride and come out a super soldier or a nuclear engineer. I think the mutiny showed they were pretty much bang on the money there, so you need one of them thingies to access the fancy cognition protocols. The token routes the request to such a computer and pop, out comes another productive member of society. Where does one get these tokens? Other than filling out a form in triplicate with the ship authority? No place, I mean. There are some lying around here and there, but how bored would you have to be to go looking? Don't answer that because I've already got the cure. How about a nice World War IV flick? About the crew of a damaged hunter-killer forced to land in a pacification zone. Classic of the genre, non-stop action. You're gonna love it. Yeah, never mind. Okay, that's not who we were supposed to look at, and we are through our 45 minutes, my friends. I know you didn't get very far, but honestly, I mean, you got a little taste of the combat, which is to say that it's BS. Lord only knows where this other guy is supposed to be. Is this the guy? No, he's just a meat seller. I don't know. There's like, go find this dude, and it's like, could you point him out for me? That'd be really great. There's a storekeeper there. Yeah, I have no clue. Like, even just a hint as to where he is would be really nice. Is he in the moonshine? Boone's moonshine? That's probably Boone, right? I have no idea. And I get they're trying to be sort of realistic with that, where it's like, you know, hey, you're coming into a world and you're expected to just find out information, but you know, quality of life is a big thing. And the more quality of life your game could show players, the better received it will be. You know, I get that it's not realistic to have a guy with a giant arrow over his head like, hey, come talk to me. But, you know, this is this is a computer game, okay? You gotta give a little before you take it all, you know? Sometimes you just gotta do things that people are used to so that it doesn't cause a level of frustration that is unnecessary for the game. You know what I mean? Just my thing. Just what I'm saying. And yeah, I mean, I know I'm a bit salty about the whole combat thing. And I get that it's an aesthetic choice that, you know, oh, your first combat you can't actually fight. You have to, you know, you have to roll over and give them credits and stuff. But again, I feel like it's how long is someone going to sit there and try to do that over and over and over again until they win, right? Like, you know, there's going to be somebody who's like, well, I'm just going to keep reloading that save until I win that fight, and only to find out that it's probably impossible for them to actually win it. You know, so it's like at some point you got to kind of throw people a bone, right, and be like, look, you're not meant to win this. We're not going to give you choices that are useless. You know, we're not going to pretend that you've got choice when you really don't. I don't like if your game's got choice, great. Let the choices matter. If it doesn't, if the choices don't matter, if they're there just to make for a good screenshot, then that's a problem. That's a real problem. But anyway, my friends, I have complained enough, I'd say. I am not going to save any progress because I don't give a damn. This, my friends, has been Colony Ship, a post-Earth role-playing game. It is by Iron Tower Studio. It is currently in early access right now on Steam for $25 US. For those who will be watching this on the tubes and other video sites, I will, as always, leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Alright, friends, those on the stream, I am going to switch over to the next game. We got a couple of games in the pipeline tonight, hopefully. So, where's my, switching. Oh, there we go. All right, and let's get some music going while I switch. Okay, and I gotta get the which one is it? Get the game name and everything over. What's the next one I want to do? Is this at 30%? Yeah, it is. What was the next one on my list here? Another Knight's Tale. Did I played, yeah, I played like 22 minutes of it. I didn't do a recording of this though, did I? I don't think so, because it's only 22 minutes there. Alright, we can pop on over to this. Take a look at it. Is this, make sure this is early access on Steam, or make sure this is, everybody can buy this on Steam. It's not just something I have access to. Okay, yeah, that's early access. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. Why not? When is this supposed to come out? Thing? Oh, they're only at like 003. Oh, okay. There's a way to go. There's a ways to go yet. Okay. Let me get all that information in the old notepad here. And then we can this. This will be another probably 45-minute one. And it's $34.99. Okay. Go fire this puppy up. It's disabled, right? Good. Here. Alright, make sure I've gone through the options and stuff. Auto interns, audio, games, subtitles, video subtitles. I don't know if these are active or not. Okay, yeah, it's through here. Cool. Cool. Alright, let's get the screen up the way we want it. Okay. Very good. Very good. Let's get this show started with me. Old way here. Oh, very good. Very good. Alright. Onwards. Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to King Arthur Knight's Tale. It is by Neocore Games, and it's currently in early access on Steam for $35 US. Top-down tactical RPG. From the little bit that I played it a couple weeks ago, so I vaguely remember what I was doing. Yeah, from what I vaguely remember, top-down tactical, I believe turn-based as well, but we'll see as we get in here. Yeah, that's about all I can remember of it right now. I think it's got a little bit of a maybe like a little bit of a horror theme to it too. Not entirely sure. I can't. Too many things. There's a lot of King Arthur stuff going on right now, esque stuff, and there's a lot it's all kind of mush in my head right now as to what theme is what, which is a dark theme and what's a lighter theme. So, anyhow, let's do a new campaign. Roguelike mode, death is permanent, or save and load progress for missions. I'll do classic mode for our purposes here. And let's go bring this full screen here and see where I gotta put my face. I might just keep my face where it's at so I don't block any UI elements, but we gotta see what.
Wake up, Knight. You must take up your arms again. This is all very confusing. I know. Focus. Breathe. It will all become clear soon. You were fighting in the last great battle for Britannia. When King Arthur's adversaries marched against the once and future king, you have committed dreadful acts to fulfill your destiny. Do you remember the earth trembling? Can you recall the gathering of terrible armies? You saw Camelot burning and watched the power of magic tearing apart the world at its seams. You led knights and monsters into a deadly storm of fury and blood. You destroyed the Ladies of the Sun and the Lords of the Winter. You have killed King Arthur, and with his dying breath, he struck you down. You both died. And yet, you both live. You have unleashed something that cannot be stopped. The tide of madness and pain will swallow us all. I have brought you back to end this nightmare, Sir Mordred. I want you to go on a nightly quest. I want you to finish what you have begun. Kill King Arthur, or whatever he has become, after I took his dying vessel to Avalon. Sir Mordred, living and breathing again. But is he truly alive? I wish I could talk to him, but I can't just yet. Serves him right anyway. I've set this dread knight on a dark path, and for now, I can only watch where it takes him. I've brought back King Arthur's nemesis, and wonder if I made the right choice. Mordred did the impossible, after all. Almost killed the king, who cannot be killed. And that's how the nightmare began.
That's right, I now remember. So this game takes place, you are Mordred. And as the Lady of the Lake said there, you killed Arthur, and unfortunately he's come back as some undead beast. And yeah, now you gotta kill him again. So there you go. That is the story. Because this is an RPG, I'm gonna give it some more time than usual. So let's give this game 45 minutes. And actually, should I let me do something real fast here. Let me move my face down and out of the way a little bit. There we go. And yep, let's give the game 45 minutes starting now. Okay, let's go walk around. WASD, walk around, which is nice. I think it turns into turn-based once you have enemies around. Or, I'm sorry, tactical, not turn-based. But you get what I mean.
Wait! Who the hell are you? I'm here to teach you some manners, lad.
Yep, here we go. And you are a guard. So what do we got here? We got strike. Cast stigma. 5% vulnerability to target for 1 turn. Overwatch reserve. Let's do stigma. Do that right now. Gotta get in closer. And that's all I can do here. That turn.
Damn, that felt good. But where am I?
I thought that dying can change a man, but I might be wrong.
Hey, who's there? I can hear you. Let me out.
Also, by the way, I looked in the options menu to see if there were subtitles and stuff, and there's items there for subtitles, but you couldn't turn them on or off. So we're stuck with what we got, which is subtitles here, but none for that opening movie. Which kind of really needs it because the opening movie was the audio balance was kind of off there.
I haven't seen this.
What we got here? We got 38 gold is what we got there. Can I rotate the view? Yes, I can. here either.
Open the door, whoever you are! Help me, and I will help you!
Alright, we'll get there in a second. Let me just make sure there's nobody over here.
Well, well, well. Sir Kay, King Arthur's seneschal, in a dungeon rotting away, a hero's reward. An honest and capable man, but a bit dull, like an untended blade.
Sir Mordred, the Scourge of Britannia is back. Avalon is not a place for your treacherous kind.
Locked up in a cage, whimpering just as I remember you, Kay.
Are you real? Or just a ghost? Tell me, Mordred, do you remember killing me?
Can't say that I do, no. And yet, here you are. Speak.
Help me escape, traitor. Then we may talk.
Promise me help if I set you free. How about that?
I keep my promises. I will help you, Mordred. The powers that rule this land decided to trust you with our fate. I don't know how to feel about that. But soon, you must make your very first decisions.
So you, a knight of the Round Table, ended up here, behind locks. Pitiful.
Some of us are still waging a war. I fought and have been betrayed. You are familiar with betrayal, aren't you?
Trust was always your weakness, Kay.
And what is yours? Your bloodlust? Your savagery?
Glare in silence.
Yes, I thought so. You think you're strong enough to fight the taint on this island?
Alright, let's open the door. Before he moans at me some more. I've been betrayed. I don't care.
Great. That's my armor over there.
Oh, good. At least he's got
Finally.
armor.
I feel more useful now.
You think a sword makes you less useless?
We must get out of here. Go to the door and let me handle this.
If a sword makes you less useless.
Rascals! I told you that you will pay for this.
What the hell is he doing out of his cell?
Surprise.
Surprised.
Taste my blade.
Move over here. You got cleave. Deals 75% damage all enemies 3 tiles wide area. Here. If you do a regular strike. You're down to just 1 action point. Oof. Not great.
Another notch on my blade.
Good backstab on him, though. So control to inspect. Huh, interesting. Okay. Anybody back here? Just like a dining area kind of thing? Ooh, I see a chest over here.
Some riches to take.
Sigil for heavy armor and jewelry. Okay, so can I... Is there an inventory? Loot. Gather loot, orientation, basic fighting, yeah, basic controls. What is my... Is it like B for backpack or something? I don't know. This is weird. Is there an inventory? Rolls? Character sheet is C. So I guess it's just C then. I just hit C and it doesn't do anything. I guess it won't do anything until
This is
later
the
on,
Warden's
maybe.
room. Prepare for battle.
Sir Kay, you are really persistent, but I can't let you walk free.
You don't have much choice in the matter now, Warden.
as he stands behind me. Let's see. Over here and this guy.
Your Highness?
Damn.
Lambs to the slaughter.
Can I cast that? Or I can't reach that side, huh? There we go. Alright, use cleave. And he can't move anywhere either. Alright. Oh, reserve. Oh, I should have did that before. Reserve all my AP. Okay. Ouch.
Taste my blade.
For kill.
None left standing. What a surprise.
There we go. So he's got, so what's interesting here is you've got hit points, which is damage you can take before your vitality, and then vitality, which is where you get injuries and death, and vitality does not regenerate after battle. So it's got those, it's not armor there, but it's rather, that's your hit points, and then after that you start taking like permanent injuries and stuff, or well, not permanent, but you know, bad injuries. So that was another thing that's kind of interesting about this. And yeah, it is like, I mean, it's early on, it's early access. It is kind of jumping around a little bit here. As far as like frame rate is a little, like, there's a little bit of a stutter, but not terrible. And it's turn-based, so it's not like it's hurting the
More
gameplay.
means to our cause.
Look what I found.
One-handed weapons, Oathstone, money. Go.
Careful. It's quite a crowd.
You know very well that diplomacy was never my strong suit.
So, what we got here? I think we got guys around the corners there. And there will trigger stuff. Got this guy looking this way, but I feel like maybe I'll get over here. Might be a better solution. I don't know. We'll see. Deploy your heroes. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, because we still have some stuff there. Fortunately, my guys are all short range, are all melee, so can't do much here. Okay, what is that? Oh, that's all where it'll be visible, I guess.
Lambs to the slaughter.
Up there. Yep. These guys come to us. I don't want to cast a big amount. Let's just murder this guy. Another guy out here somewhere? I keep seeing something move around there. I don't know.
They all die. What
Nope,
master
guess
do
not.
these soldiers serve anyway?
That would be Sir Tywelin.
Lead me to him. I want to explain him that this is my castle now.
So, you are back as well, traitor. You probably don't remember me.
I don't even care who you are.
I am just a walking corpse, cheated out of his death. And I will make everyone suffer for this injustice.
Proud words from a walking nameless corpse.
He was Sir Tywelin, a once noble warrior with 2 sons, both knights.
Is King Arthur here with you, walking corpse?
He is not. The unholy storm wrecked the ship that brought the dying king to Avalon.
He can't be dead, otherwise I wouldn't be here.
And the raging tempest, something was waiting for the ship. And then the darkness took the king, and all of us in its embrace. Arthur is beyond the Bridge of Sorrows, dwelling on the accursed land of midnight.
Spare me the poetic rubbish. Tell me where he is and I let you live. Or whatever you call this existence.
Whatever you do, you need more than a blade to break my curse.
We'll see. Worst case is you'll keep on lamenting after I take your head. He's got 20 hit points, right? Guessing I'm not going to be able to just waltz. Well, I could if I go over this way, probably. Let's go cast Stigma. I don't know why he turned around that way. I want you to face that way. There we go. Do that. Okay, I'll come over here and this guy. a little bit. Ooh, opportunity attack. Oh, because he moved? Ooh. Well, that stuck. Oh, he got it. Oh, come on. I thought maybe I could get in behind him, but they both got opportunity attacks.
Two one now.
A little backstabbing here. Freaking Archer is gonna drive me insane.
Lambs to the slaughter.
Alright.
I need help.
Oof. Vitality's hurting pretty bad. There we go.
All corpses look the
Got him just barely.
The battle is over, and you must make a choice, Mordred. This is merely the first in a chain of similar decisions that will eventually determine what kind of leader you will be. Tell me, what will happen to Camelot?
Ooh, interesting. Okay. There's a dark path and a light path. Huh. I mean, obviously Mordred would take like the dark path, but I'm interested in seeing the lighter path here. So, I have been chosen by Lady of the Lake as the protector of Camelot. I will not take this throne, but I'll make my round table and take on this quest. Kind of interested to kind of do that little out of character thing. There we go. Oh, all those become mission rewards. Oh, I see. I am Mordred, and I was reborn on the mystical island Avalon, the resting place of fallen knights. A vision told me my purpose, to find and destroy King Arthur. I woke up in a ruined castle, a reflection of the real Camelot. This is my castle now. Still trying to understand the nature of the powers that brought me here, but meanwhile, I have a new realm to build, an old enemy to kill. And vitality lost. Good. It's leveled up. Of course, no injury. More mission rewards. Victory. Alright. Continue. Vitality loss. Vitality is your hero's constitutional health. Taking damage that reduces vitality is a serious issue. It can lead to persistent injuries and eventual death. After missions, all lost HP and armor will be restored, but vitality damage needs treatment in the hospice in Camelot. So can I get him treatment? Every hero has a loyalty chart which represents their commitment to their leader, Sir Mordred. Sir Mordred's alignment is similar to a hero's alignment, and the hero will receive bonuses. If not, the hero will suffer penalties. If Mordred becomes the very thing the hero stands against, it will leave your service forever. Your heroes receive 2 skill points each time they level up. You can spend your skill points on masteries that enhance your existing abilities or new passive skills by holding down the right mouse button. You can gain additional active skills by unlocking higher level skill tier. What's his alignment? I guess his alignment is gold towards what I'm doing. He was, you know, a Knight of Camelot at some point. Rune of Piercing. Rune for one-handed weapons. Age only. Fomorian Ring. +1 armor against giants. Anku's Ring. +1 to maximum weapon damage. +1 damage to poison enemies. Sigil of the Lost One. Sigil for heavy armor. +1 armor against the Lost. Gives you more health, but takes 1 armor point away? That seems weird. Interesting. Let's look at Sir Mordred first. Yeah. Alright, I guess we'll equip that. And then, weapons. Rune of Piercing, rune for one-handed weapons. +1 armor piercing, so I have 5 armor piercing, but this has 10 armor piercing. That's a big step down. 6 to 8 on that. How about you? You got 7 to 10 and 25. Thunder, Vanguard, Sage only. I can't even equip it. Okay. Let's get back here and... was a Scroll of Rending. Rending, maybe? Fending? I don't know. Fending? I can't tell if that's an F or... I think that's an F. Plus 5% block. Fender only. Okay. Maximum weapon damage. +1 damage to poison enemies. Do that. Regain 1 armor on kill. Defender only. Okay. Interesting. Alright. This guy really didn't get much of anything that he can wear. 27.5 and -1. What is this? Oh, so it's the exact same armor. Okay. I'll give him this just for sake of argument. +1 against giant. He's got 2 skill points available. 100% damage to adjacent enemy. 5% damage for every unspent action point from the previous turn. Okay. Backable damage. Deal 75% damage to all enemies in 3 tile line area. That's my cleave. Okay. Environment 1. Oh, that was 2. That took 2 skill points. Okay. Sure. Alright. And then 6 points and 22 points. Alright. Can't be. Oh, here's his thing. Okay. He's defender. So let's do, so armor plus 25% HP from armor type at wet items. Strong-willed, mental resistance. Every dot effect affects the hero for 1 less turn. Vitality is increased by 3. Unyielding, regain 1 hit point on hit against living targets. Can't do any of the other ones. Left click to learn. Strike causes bleeding for 2 turns. Gains 1 AP when killing an enemy with strike. Do bleeding. And that one too. Those sound like good ideas. Okay. Building resources. So how do I send this guy to get healed up? Stone Camelot. 1,000 building resource costs to reconstruct. Morality chart. During your journey, you'll have to make tough choices that affect the outcome of the story and your allied hero's loyalty. Here you can see your previous morality event choice. Every choice you make will be represented by the morality chart. You can unlock morality abilities and heroes that are unique to that alignment. On the vertical axis, your alignment can go from being a rightful ruler to a reckless tyrant. On the horizontal, it can range from being a devout Christian to being the follower of the old faith. Choice is yours. Okay. I'm neutral right now. Recruitment unlocks White Knight for recruitment, Black Knight, the Tyrant, Christian, Old Faith, and Rightful. Oh, I see. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. How do I say, like, how do I tell this guy to go get healed up? Maybe I just leave him behind? Nearby Kingstone is plundered by a marauder knight. Kingstone? What a regal name for a mudhole. Anyway, the village belongs to the throne, and I must teach these brigands a harsh lesson about boundaries. Also, I'll need plenty of masons, woodcutters, and laborers who will restore Camelot to its former glory. Free the village from a marauding knight and put the remaining serfs to work in Camelot. Can I take him off there? But no idea if I'm going to be able to do this. Just one hero. He's pretty beat up. But we'll see. Probably not going to be able to do it with just one hero. But
I hear the noise of battle. Quick, let's spoil their fun. I haven't seen this. Garbage or real treasure this time?
okay. That's a lot of dudes.
Come on then, fellows. Let's play.
Well, if it isn't good Sir Balin.
Yes, the righteous fool, trying to save the village on his own.
Oh, maybe this guy will join us. Oh yeah, okay. Sir Balin. Let's take you there. What did I do? 6 to 9 here. Let's come up here. Nice. Alright, now cast Stigma on this guy. Because why not? I can hit him from here, can I? Nope. Can't go forward anymore. Oh, that's right. I gotta end my turn. Oh!
It could have.
By the old gods, Sir Mordred. The rumors are true then. You have returned.
Sir Balin, wasting away your talents as always.
I'm only following my knightly oath by protecting the innocent. The nearby village is plagued by these brigands, and I must stop them.
I hate to admit, but I'm here for the same reason. I need this land.
So you are truly taking King Arthur's place in Camelot, recruiting knights. You should find my brother. He would be a great fit to your dark court.
What do you know about King Arthur? I must find him, or shall I say, that is my nightly quest?
You are not the only one looking for him. Something terrible happens to Avalon, and people need guidance.
They always do, weaklings. We'll see about that when I finally meet Arthur.
The ship that brought him to Avalon reached shore beyond the Bridge of Sorrows. I would start looking for him there, in the Whispering Cove. That's what my father told me and my brother, anyway.
Now we'll get to the bridge as soon as I'm finished here.
Our goals are the same. I'll accompany you.
Now I've heard enough. Let's go.
Argonauts. Half of the village is killed and maimed, the other half hiding in the woods. We must stop this.
Obviously there's going to be a thing there. Making sure I don't leave any loot behind.
Some riches to take.
These brigands are not even worthy to stand trial. We shall kill them all.
Still a good old Balan. Protector of the weak.
Spare me the cynicism. You are here for the same reason as I am. To save these people.
Yes, I need them to work the field, see?
You are a disgrace to everything the Round Table stood for.
Maybe this land needs my Round Table to survive.
Alright, deploy my forces. Put you over here. And put you over there, because that looks like a ranged guy. No, he's got an axe. I thought he was carrying a thing there. Crossbow. Oh no, there's a bow guy up there. And here's a bow guy over here. Go take them out as soon as I can here. What's he got? Power attack? Damage to an adjacent enemy. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go over here. And then I have no AP to do anything with, which I figured. Well, he's taking most of the damage. And most of the aggro as well. Probably not great. I can't even reach over there. This was probably not a good idea then, after all. Here. These aren't quite up on me yet. I can kind of come over here and... Oh! Well, see... If he can get an opportunity attack, why couldn't I turn around and hit him? Weird.
Oh. Just a light injury.
Oh. Damn. They're just... wrecking his face here.
Repent, sinners!
Oh, we got a got somebody to help us. Awesome. That works for me. Can I kill this guy?
None shall stand against me.
Go.
Rattled.
Well, just did a number on them, didn't she?
Ah, Sir Mordred. You really don't have to thank me.
A lady with a bow. I could use someone like you.
I'm Lady Dindrain, the Lord's chosen, seeker of the Holy Grail.
Oh, yeah, huh? Didn't we have enough fools rooting around for that chalice?
Aren't you helpful? I wish I had thought of that earlier.
Don't tell me you're looking for the Grail among these hovels.
No, I'm looking for redemption in this hellhole, Dread Knight.
By hunting down vermin like these?
No, sir. I'm hunting down their leader, the Marauder Knight hiding in a ruined tower.
Our destination is the same, then.
The good Lord sent you, then. I'm always glad to have some walking shields around me. Let's go.
Let's go, indeed. Alright, we got ourselves a proper party here. Especially since this other guy just freaking got his ass handed to him. Oh, I got me Lucky Charms.
Shrine.
Right, what does that shrine mean? Just like a healing spot? That'd be great. Like it will unleash the following power. Heal HP. Use it. Select the hero, Sir Balin. Well, that was fantastic. Also,
Look at you, Mordred. In the old days, you raised the towers of mad wizards and crushed the champions of the She. And now you are trying to save some dirt-poor villagers.
They are chasing me! Help! Please!
the guy's kind of stuck running. A lot of 10-point dudes here. Quite a lot of them. Let's save our AP. Let's make them come to me. Let's use her to firebolt. Range attack deals 100% damage and causes burning for 2 turns. But how much burning will it cause? Just to one guy or to multiple? Yeah, I think making them come to me was a very good idea.
Taste my blood. A fool's reward.
Go. Oh, they could run around that way? Well, that's a thing.
An honorable duel and the victory.
Come over here and this guy. Boom! 11 on that fire shot. Awesome.
We have all sinned.
Cool. Man, she's awesome. taking all kinds of guys down.
A prize for the blood and sweat.
Thank you for saving me.
Awesome. Got XP out of it. Everything. Cool. I like how this is going. I like it. With the resting action, there's 50% of all heroes lost armor. 30% of all heroes lost hit points. We're okay. Yeah, we're okay right now. Good that it's there anyway.
This is where the Lord of the Vermin is hiding. Let's cleanse this hovel once and for all.
Once and for all. Where's that guy facing there? Okay, so he's kind of facing that way a little bit, so I guess going this way will work. Alright, let's put Sir Mordred over here. Sir Balin over here. And let's put her back. Or put her right there where she can see both of those guys. Alright, we'll do that. And let's see. I want her to shoot that guy. Kill him outright. Do that.
For the Lord Almighty.
Can't shoot that guy though. But huh. Alright, well, shoot this guy just to get him down a little bit. Maybe move up here a little bit. There you go. That's... Marauder Knight's got 40 points. And we got this guy up here that we're going to have to deal with at some point. Let's come over here and kind of bank our points and be a little bit hidden from that other guy. Well, I did say a little bit hidden. Alright, so murder that guy. Murder that guy. Bank our points. I I get shot at this guy somehow? Or one of these guys. Have her... I can get there and I can get a shot at that other guy. Alright, my guy here is going to have some problems. Let's do a power attack on him. Like, block some of it. Oh, he had a little bit of armor. I see. Now he has no armor, so that's good.
Take a few more.
Let's get her first.
Sinners shall bleed.
That guy. Go. Oops. And this guy in the back. Bam. Although probably should have shot that guy there, but whatever. Bank your stuff. Can we shoot that guy? No. I can't get any attacks in there. This freaking...
Please, Lord, take him.
Oh, come on. Alright, well... Yeah. That was the thing. Damn archers. Damn those archers. Anyway. Our time's up. Anyway. That, my friends, was King Arthur Knight's Tale. Not A Knight's Tale, but Knight's Tale. It is by Neocore Games and is currently in early access on Steam for $35 US. It looks pretty darn good. It's pretty well fleshed out. It's got definitely a good, like, all the mechanics seem to be started, at least. I mean, this is very early access, 003, but it's like you can already see a bunch of the mechanics. The art style is really nice. The story is in place. It's really, really good all across the board, my friends. So for those who will be watching the recording, as always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Alright, and we got time for maybe one more, my friends. So let's go and switch over to that. Gotta figure out what I want to do. It's gotta be something relatively small, like something I can do in a half an hour. Let's see what we got here. Sure, let's try mini country. This seems like something I could do like in a half an hour. We'll get this, let's get the information on this. And get that running here. Is this early access? This is fully released, I believe. Yeah, it looks like it's fully released. So that off there. Wiki Games. And it's $9.99. Good evening, Madge. And welcome. You missed two really good games. Hopefully this is also a good game. But we'll see. So I played King Arthur Knight's Tale, which is a top-down RPG, tactical RPG, tactical turn-based, technically. Really cool art style. Very early, but very, very cool art style, and the story's already in place, and it's pretty cool. You basically you play as Mordred, and you play after you have killed King Arthur, but you both killed each other, and so you're in Avalon, and you've been brought back to life because King Arthur is some kind of crazy zombie dude who's raising an army and stuff. So, are they planning multiplayer? I don't think so. This looks like it's single player through and through, from what I can tell. Which kind of makes sense because it's really just it's really just like a single player RPG. Like you control all of your party and all that stuff. So yeah, they've only got single player listed there. That kind of makes sense. It would only be single player. There's that, because there's a lot of different like King Arthur things going on. So you might even be thinking of that new one called Hood. Yeah, Hood Outlaws and Legends. That's the multiplayer one. And then there's another one coming out as well. What is the? Forget the name of it. It's like medieval something. That's also King Arthurian. I don't remember. It's called medieval. Not Medieval Dynasty. No, was it medieval? So there's the Hood Outlaws and Legends one. Forget what the name of it was. There's something else coming out very soon. Medieval Dynasty? No, I don't think it's Medieval Dynasty. Medieval Kingdom Wars. Yeah, I don't remember. I'll be honest. I don't remember. I saw a very brief blurb on it on Twitter from who was that PC what was the name of that PC I can think of a thing PC Gamer. No, it was PC. I forget who it is. PC Games N, that's what it was. PC Games N. Was the nerve? He's gone. Here we go. That's what I was looking at. Not that one. It's the Hand of Merlin. That's what it is. That's coming out on the 11th. And this one is a top-down RPG. Yeah. Yeah, that's also a top-down RPG. Yeah. That one. XCOM-like combat, that kind of thing. Yeah, so that's the other one that's coming out. They're all like, it's funny because everyone's like, let's do King Arthur stuff, and it's all at the same time. Seems to happen that way. And what was the other one? Oh, and I looked at Colony Ship, a post-Earth role-playing game, which is okay. It's a lot of text, a lot of reading, and not a lot of balance and stuff. It's a very what they call a challenging game, but really it's just them saying that they're not going to balance the game, which is kind of unfortunate because it's rough right now. But yeah, no, those are the two that I looked at. So now we're going to take a look at many countries. Did I save this? I think I did. Yeah. All right. Look at this guy now. And we'll get this launched. And make sure the settings are all right, because I have not played this yet. Full screen quality, ultra. No. Turn the volume up a little bit, maybe. Let's see what it sounds like. I'll turn that all out. Okay. Sounds fine to me. Okay. Let me get the screen up here. Cool. Cool. Alright, and we'll get the recording started and take a look. This will be the last game for tonight, I think. We'll give it probably half an hour. Apparently one of my... Well, I don't know which... Restream chat is kind of weird. One of the chats is not connected, so hopefully if anyone's trying to talk to me over Restream chat, hopefully I'm seeing your messages. If not, I apologize. Because it says one of them is off, but I can't get the cursor up there to look at it. And actually... Let me look at it here. Which one is not connected? Oh, Trovo. Trovo is not connected. Alright, well, apologies if people are trying to talk to me over Trovo. I can't see your chats, and I don't have the Trovo chat window up, I don't think. Let me see if do I have the dock for that? Oh, I do. Let me see this. There we go. Alright, I've put the Trovo chat up there. Hopefully that will work. Anyway, let's get rolling here. Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Many Countries. It is by Yiki Games and is fully released as far as I can tell. Out on Steam. Currently it is $10 US. Some sort of puzzle game where you have to set up supply lines between countries, I guess. We'll see. We'll see what it's all about. I'm kind of interested to just give it a whirl and see if it's my kind of puzzle game or not. I have not played it at all, so this is being my first actual look at it. So without further ado, let's pop in. We'll do worlds, I guess. Switzerland. What's the goal? Population of 500 people. Cities on startup 1. Buildings, resources. I'll leave it on easy just because I don't know what I'm doing yet. I assume this is like a tutorial one. What's the... Was this leaderboards? That's probably leaderboards, I bet. No, I've made a mistake there, but oh well. Yeah, we'll go with this one. And I will give this game a half an hour. I think that should be good enough for it to show me what it's like. And that half an hour starts right... Oh, wait a minute. Let me bring it full screen first. There we go. All right. And so... half an hour starting now. Welcome to many countries. This tutorial will help you get started. First, look at the bar at the top center of the screen. There you can see the resources that your cities can request. So we can request sheep, apparently. Sheep is requested as new resources. The resource sheep can now be requested by your cities. Build a trade building for this resource by clicking the trade button in the inventory at the bottom right. Okay. The resource sheep can now be requested by your city. Trade button. Okay. Right there. Your city has just requested the resource sheep. You can see that icon above the city. Now connect the trade building with your city by choosing connection at the bottom right first. Move the mouse to the trade building, hold down the left mouse button and drag to connection to the city. Release the mouse button to finally establish the connection. Okay. Resources from a trade building are automatically sent to the connected building. Now wait until the resource has been produced. You can left click on the trade building to view the production data such as speed, amount, or seasons the resource can be produced. Okay. And this building? Oh, I see that building. Alright, there we go. Resource sheep has been delivered to the city. The icon above the city now disappears because the demand was served. I see. The second city has appeared on the map. You don't have another trade building in your inventory, which can supply the new city with the requested resource. Use a connection in your inventory and connect your two cities. Well done. Note, however, that only 2 cities can be connected with each other. To connect up to 3 cities, a storage building is necessary, which is available in later levels. Okay. Go into connection mode to see what connections are still possible for a building. Choose connection in the inventory and hover your mouse over one of your cities. As you can see, it is no longer possible to connect the city to another city, but you can still connect more trade buildings. Later, the connection possibilities for other buildings will also be displayed here. Okay. Second city now also requests sheep. The connected city has this resource of stock. Click on the city with the mouse to view the stock. You can see stock here for city. You can store up to 5 resources for 4 different types. To send the resource to your second city, click on the resource icon with the mouse button to move it to the transport slot. Resource now transport slot. You can move the resource back to the stock by right-clicking on it or by closing the pop-up. Now you want to send the resource to the city that requests it. Click on the resource in the transport slot with the left mouse button and keep the left mouse button pressed to activate the connection mode. Well done. Resources always have to be sent manually to connected cities. However, depending on the selected difficulty, automatons, or automations, I guess, are available later in the game that automatically send resources from storages or industry buildings to requesting cities. Okay. Now you know the basic principles of many countries. If you still need help, click the question mark there to find more explanations. Do I know the basic resource? I guess I know the basic. Yes, I do. Looks like it's going to request. Like freeze there. Okay, so they want more sheep. Let's do that. I'll send them 2, even though they only want 1, I guess. Receive new connections. Okay. Choose between one of these items. There's only one item there to choose. Okay. Let's get that. It must be made as with the trade. Then a resource to a building with a storage facility. A connection must be made as with the trade building. Connection must be available when making connections. Please note that a road load is not sufficient to connect 2 buildings. Those connection is always required. Okay. Transport functionality of resources also depends on the difficulty. At easy difficulty, resources from trade buildings, storages, and industry are automatically sent to the connected stock buildings. At medium, it applies to trade and industry buildings. And at high difficulty, it applies only to trade buildings. Regardless of the difficulty, there's a need to send resources manually in case of city-to-city connection. To send a resource manually, you must select a resource. Okay. Sure, I guess. That. We've got that coming in now. What is requested as new resources? And now they're going to request new connections. Those. Okay. I'm as connected as I can be for this place. And they want wood as well. I wonder if I can... Invalid connection. Okay. If I do this and connect it this way, storage full, action pop up. They want sheep though. They want 2 sheep. They've got... What? Oh, is this another city? That's another city. Oh yeah, that's another city. Okay, so... do I have like a storage facility or something here? They want trees and stuff. So let's go... Pick them up there. I don't know why it keeps telling me that. Got connection mode. Can I connect? Apparently not. Interesting. Okay, so do that way. Okay, that stays at critical. I see. So this is like mini metro. Let's see what they're doing here. But they need sheep. Like, how do I do a storage facility? New city has appeared. Oh god, this is a little bit crazy. Well, and they want sheep, right? So can I... do a connection here? Sheep there? Okay. And then how about... Oh, this one can only have one connection. I see. That's what's going on there. Okay. That there. That there. Why does that keep popping up? Stop popping up. Stop popping up, damn it. Why is that? Just go away. And then this city... I feel like that city's got to be connected to this one here. But here, building, there's some building types released. Yeah, I know, I got it. Stop giving me that damn... I got it, I understand. So you don't have any... If I go here... I can send that up there, right? There we go. And then you've got... What is this? That's that. So you need some wheat. Means I'd have to sort of connect you. I wonder if I can kind of... I might be able to take this one off of here. Can I remove a connection or building? There we go. So then connect that way, and then go away. God damn it. That there, and then do this connection. Oh, he needs sheep. He needs 3 sheep actually. I only sent him 2. Go. Alright, you need 1, 2, 3. And that one, and sheep there. Okay, so far so good. I can see where this is going to get really crazy though. Producing stuff. Does that actually put stuff up here, or does it only go... I think it's only going in the one direction. Go. Alright, you want sheep. Go that way with it. If I were to this here and connect this this way. There we go. I'll do that, and all I gotta do is send wheat over there. And there it goes, okay. We're fulfilling that need. We're almost to the 500, which is the target. 500 people. Need some wheat. We'll send that manually. Very slowly he's gonna. We can go faster, I guess. 2 times. There we go. 11:36. Okay, so this is interesting. So it's basically Mini Metro, the game Mini Metro, but it's with it's with various resources. This one's only, and that was only with just 1 season too. And 3 resources. This has got 4 resources and 1 season. I'm sure when we get into multiple seasons, it's going to be really crazy. What's the goal on this one? Population of 625. Okay, well, we'll do what we can here. We got just under 14 minutes left. Alright. You can see this being like a lunch break kind of game. So what? So you're gonna want whatever resource that is. So stone, I guess. So bang, bang. I don't know why this keeps popping up. That must be some sort of bug. And now you're going to want cows down here. Alright, and then I don't know what they're going to want. Are they going to want cows as well? Maybe? Let's do this. That, oh, they want stone. Of course, I don't know why that keeps popping up. That's really crazy. Drive me crazy, I mean. I haven't found that as a bug yet. It hasn't been reported. We got that going. Stone, alright. Do 625 there. So now we're going to be doing iron or whatever. Looks like. Where is that at? This kind here? I have no idea what is this? Okay, you're gonna want the stuff. Let's have you back there. I'm assuming it's going to be this resource that they're going to be asking for, but I'm not sure. That's slightly different than this one. You want a cow? Have a cow. Oh yeah, okay, these are different color. Okay, so who put you there? Do that. Oh god, this freaking pop-up is driving me nuts. Okay. Oh, you're gonna want stuff too. Connect you to him. Let's go put this here. That go down there. We want more cows. Have some more cows. Then he wants as well. Do that. You want 2 cows? Oh, and we have man for stuff here. My god, just stop already. This here. That go up there. Oh my god. That help tip is so broken. Okay, have a cow here. And then you have some. You are gonna have some here. And 2 this way. Oh god, these guys want a bunch of stuff. Alright, you go that way. That. Oh jeez, now we got another place up here. Where do I connect you to? I guess I'm gonna have to connect you. Nope, I guess not. Connect you to nope. Great. Oh, this is a thing. I'm having all kinds of problems here. I don't know what to connect you to. Everything is, you're just in a really bad spot. Invalid connection. You still have connections. Why is that an invalid connection? I guess because it crosses all these other connections. Oh god, this guy wants 4 things here. And then you want 2 cow. And 2 stones. I didn't mean to send 2 there, but whatever. problems. And stuff that way if I can. This is craziness. Yeah, that guy, I don't know what I was supposed to do up here because I couldn't connect him to anything. Which is a bit crazy. It's a bit crazy. Couldn't connect him to anything there. And that's on easy mode too. That's crazy pants. But I think we get the idea. There's what like 5 minutes left on the timer, but I think we get the idea of what this game's all about. I don't think I need to go any further than that. But that, my friends, let's timer here. That, my friends, has been Mini Countries. It is by Yuki Games, and it's fully released out on Steam. Currently $10 US. I'm kind of surprised that they have that help menu pop-up problem. Hopefully it's something they'll fix, because that's a bit annoying. But we'll see. But yeah, I mean, it's nice if you've played like Mini Metro or something like that. It's very, very familiar. The controls and whatnot. It's a little bit janky with the interconnections and things. And I feel like that last map wasn't entirely fair because there wasn't a whole lot you could do to connect those two. You know, that city in with everything else. So I don't know. We'll see on that. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It's a nice little puzzle game. It's certainly one of those sort of lunchtime puzzle games where you kind of like have a half an hour to kill or whatever, and you're just like, yeah, while I'm eating, I'll just play a round of this or whatnot. So very cool indeed. For those who will be watching the recording on the tubes, as always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Alright, my friends, that will do it. It's 20 after 11 for me. I would normally quit around 11:30 anyway, so that's good. Well, I have a bunch of videos to actually start rendering, but I haven't. We'll see what comes out of that, because I have almost nothing ready to go for the old YouTube channel, so that's going to be the thing that I gotta catch up with. But yeah, I mean, I got a couple first impressions videos now. I think all 3 of these will be solid. The only one I didn't put up from last week was the like mini the Kerbal Space Program one. That was like a 2D Kerbal Space Program. I felt like I didn't give that one a very good shake, so I didn't put that one up on the YouTube. But the other 2 I did, and I think all 3 of these will go up as is. So yeah, that's about it, my friends. What's coming up this week on the channel? So Monday, tomorrow night, will be my normal programming stream where I just kind of sit down and write some Java code and just let the music run, and get increasingly frustrated with APIs and all that stuff. And Tuesday and Wednesday I'll be back in Dying Light. I'll be on to the following DLC. That'll be the beginning of the following DLC. So I'll be playing that for the first time. Probably staying on hard mode, for better or worse, but we'll see. And Thursday and Friday I'll be back in Assassin's Creed Rogue, which I've been doing a bunch off camera, just a lot of like the side missions and things, where I'm actually up to about 50% sync right now. So hopefully by Thursday I'll have most of the side stuff unlocked. At least I can fast travel and all that stuff. And we can kind of focus on story while also doing a few side things. So that'll be nice. Also been working on Littlewood somewhat. Just trying to grind out as much as I can to get like the final part of the story of that game. So that's grind is continuing. At some point, once I've gotten to a point where I can actually unlock the story and everything, I'll do that live on normal Saturdays. But for right now, Saturday we'll be back in Homefront: The Revolution. I know it's not the greatest game ever made, but I am trying to get to the mini game in there so I can record it. And also, it's like one of those things where I can just kind of turn my brain off and just shoot things. But it is what it is. And next Sunday will most likely be another toss-up where I'll be taking a look at games like the ones I did tonight, or Last Epoch. I'm not sure which. We'll see what I feel like, but that is the schedule as I know it right now, friends. Thank you again, everyone, so much for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you, and hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.